Welcome to another episode of Kevin's Toy Box. As you can see, we had set up for the arrival of Hammond Collection Ghost. But unfortunately, Hammond Collection Ghost never arrived. So we gotta push these raptors aside as we review a different product. Yet another Beyblade. This time it's a blue T-Rex. Now, one thing that makes this base special is actually quite a few things. For starters, this is one of the very rare instances of a Hasbro release being better than a Takara Tomy release. Because in Japan, they had Tyranno Beat, which was really bad. It's just whenever Beyblade tries to do the jumping mechanic, it always flops. And also, why is the jumping bay a T-Rex? Wouldn't Jump Raptor make more sense? Beat Raptor, basically, a dinosaur that's known for jumping, not the big, heavy T-Rex that probably couldn't jump at all. But Hasbro looked at that and said, no, T-Rex is known for its roar. So that's how we're going to advertise Roar Tyranno. And like all Hasbro releases, it's a retool of a pre-existing bay. But they retooled it off of Phoenix, which is one of the strongest X-bays currently. Which means this is now one of the strongest Hasbro bays. And seeing how it's a strong T-Rex, that makes me very happy. But then the main reason why this bay is exciting to us in particular, well, I'll reveal that after we get a closer look. I try not to break it before I even get a chance to play with it. So, first impressions of the parts, this bay looks beautiful. The color theming works so well on this bay. And once it's assembled, I gotta say, it's probably the second coolest X-Beyblade we have. Second to Optimus Prime, but a step up from Megatron, who was also really cool, but this one's a dinosaur and it looks even cooler than him. Now, getting a closer look at the main blade, we can see that the Phoenix wings have been retooled into the upper jaw of T-Rexes, which looks really cool. And the profile picture in the middle is very menacing. Looks like a cousin of Devil Dinosaur. But we're not calling this the Devil Dinosaur Beyblade, we're calling this the Big Eatie Beyblade. Because when are we ever gonna get a big blue T-Rex toy? We're not! Mattel refuses to give us one, so we have to say this is the only Big Eatie merchandise. Okay, so that's a bit of a stretch, but my point still stands. And of course, the combination of silver, blue, and white make for a very appealing bay to look at. Very easy on the eyes. Now we do have a Soar Phoenix to compare blades with, but Zainreborn won't let me open this because Phoenix is one of those bays with colored metal, and past experience shows that in battle, that color will eventually scrape off during battle, so he's too afraid to let it out of the box. But since Roar Tyranno doesn't have a colored blade, it means I can battle the heck out of it. So once I'm done ordering my cocoa, we'll begin the test battles. For her first battle, we'll have her fight against another prehistoric Beyblade, Talon Terra. And to avoid falling into the pockets, we have sealed them up with train tracks. Now let's hope that Big Eatie won't fall into the pockets, or, well, she did, but she got away, and now, unfortunately, this is kind of a double-edged sword, because it means, well, I guess it doesn't matter now. She's dead because she couldn't knock out the pterosaur. Let's do another battle and hope it goes better, because we can't have Big Eatie losing to a Pteranodon of all things. She's running around the stadium like a good attack and she still fell into the pockets. And now she has not enough stamina to actually knock things out. Seriously, Zainreborn, you gotta get me a proper X Stadium for Christmas. Our next battle is Big Eatie versus the best Beyblade ever, Optimus Prime. But this time we'll be battling in the Zero-G Stadium. This was a really bad idea. That battle was over even faster than the Lion's Den. Oh. And round 2, this time with Big Eatie first, and Optimus continuing his pattern of loving to come out of the pockets. And Big Eatie is just zipping. This stadium is not good for Beyblades that are designed for high speeds. Okay, let's try another stadium. Big Eatie versus Wizard Arrow. And this time in a much smaller... Oh, there goes the camera. This time in a much smaller stadium. Though I honestly don't know how this will improve Big Eatie's chances. There aren't even any pockets to knock anything into. And even then, you still fell into the pocket yourself. Not to mention, Wizard Arrow is one of the stronger bays in the line, so Big Eatie is not gonna win this one either. This is less of a Big Eatie test and more of a quest to find the right X Stadium without actually getting an X Stadium. And Big Eatie zips around the stadium, punishing Wizard Arrow, and actually got her into a pocket, and it still ended in a tie. Next stadium. This time Big Eatie will go up against Shark Edge, two attack types in a stadium that is not made for attack types at all. But let's... Oh wow. Not even a second and Big Eatie actually won a battle. Huzzah! But let's give Shark Edge a fair chance and have her and Shark Edge still lost.
That was an accident. We're cutting that one.
Oh, we are? Okay. Well, here we go again. One last battle. Let's end the... Okay, yeah, this... I don't know why I thought this stadium would be any better. I think we're starting to realize the trap behind new Beyblade generations. Although when Burst came out, we could still use this stadium and then things would be just fine. But this stadium is not suitable for X-Beyblades who are made to zip around the stadium. Without a proper extreme line for them to dash onto, the Beyblades just fall into the pockets. I mean, this is basically how Metal Fight battles used to go. A lot. But when this stadium, this day and age, it just doesn't work anymore. The bays just can't. Every battle ends in the pocket, especially since even the stamina types can be super aggressive. So the truth of the matter is, as long as Zainreborn refuses to buy a proper X Stadium, every single X battle is going to end with an attack type jumping into the pocket in an attempted suicide. But even if the battles only last 3 seconds, it's still very pleasing to hear Big Eatie rush around the stadium, even though there is no way for her to win a single battle. It's just unfortunate that a bay that should be one of the strongest is considered the weakest because the main feature just isn't available. But it is a very good stadium for this generation stamina types because look at that, these are both stamina types and they zip faster than most Metal Fight attack types, honestly. Actually, that's an exaggeration. I'm pretty sure they're just as fast as that. I lost my train of thought. I think you get what I'm trying to say here. But maybe Zane already got me an X Stadium for Christmas and he's hiding it behind the tree. I'm gonna end the video now so I can investigate. See you next time. Goodbye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video from beginning to end. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel and join the Zainreborn community. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.